Hello students, today we are going to study pair of linear equations in two variables. Since in your previous class you are very well aware about the definition of linear equation in two variables. So today we will study about the pair. So pair means a set of two. So we will study two linear equations at a time and see what is the difference and how we are going to solve them, how we are going to calculate their values. See, two linear equations in the same two variables are called a pair of linear equations in two variables. Students, linear equations, as I told you, that the form of ax plus by plus c is equals to 0, that you have already learned in your previous class, that this is called linear equation. So the two linear equation in same two variables, the variables should be same in both the equations. So these are called a pair of linear equations. That means if two variables x and y we are taking in one linear equation, the same variables x and y will be there in the another linear equation, thus making a pair. So the general form of a pair of linear equation is a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equals to 0. Since you are very familiar with this equation, this we have already learned in our previous classes. So see, what is the difference? Only just we have to take a pair. Since we are taking as a pair, so I am taking here a1 b1 c1 and a2 b2 c2 to understand completely the set of the equation, so that we can differentiate between the two. Okay, now where a1 b1 c1 a2 b2 c2 are real numbers and none of them are equal to 0, that means these numbers should not be equals to 0. So this is the general form of pair of linear equations. Let's have a look at the example. See, 3x plus 4y plus 6 equals to 0. Here 3 is a1, 4 is b1 and 6 is c1. Similarly for the second set, here there is no coefficient written, so that means 1 is there, a2 is 1, b2 is 2 and c2 is 3. I hope you understand the example. Okay, now a pair of linear equation in two variables can be represented and solved by two methods. First, graphical method, second, algebraic methods. So first we will take the look at graphical method. But before that, we should understand how many types of solutions a pair of linear equation can have. So, solutions of pair of linear equations. See, it can have three types of solution. The very first one, unique solution. That means only one solution that is unique in itself. Second, infinitely many solutions. That means there must be more than one values. Infinitely there may be any values that can satisfy both the equations. And third, no solution. Okay, so three types of solutions we are going to discuss throughout this chapter. So first we will take the graphical method. See students, as you have already studied in your previous class, that a linear equation in graph, what is why it is called linear equation? I told you that because it represents a straight line. Okay, so since it is a pair of linear equation, so there will be two straight lines. Okay, two lines will be there. So let's have a look at the graphical method. The graph of a pair of linear equation in two variables is represented by two lines. Okay, two lines will be there, and what is the condition of the lines? The lines may be either intersecting lines, coincident lines or parallel lines. So three conditions we have. Either the two lines are intersecting lines, that means they intersect at one point. Okay, and they may be coincident, that means they may be coincident to, they may lie one above the other. Okay, that is called coincident lines. Third, parallel lines, that means they do not meet each other. So three conditions are there. Let's study these three cases separately one by one. So case first, see, these are the coefficients of linear equation. As I told you, a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equals to 0. So we have taken the coefficients. So case first is intersecting lines, and we will compare the coefficients as a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2. See, if a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2, that means the lines will be intersecting lines. How? Let's have a look over the example. See, this is the equation. X minus 2y is equals to 0 and 3x plus 4y minus 20 is equals to 0. Okay. Here what is a1? 1, and what is a2? 3, and what is b1? Minus 2. Very important, students, you have to consider the sign along with it. Okay, don't write it 2, you have to write it minus 2. Okay, and what is b2? Plus 4. So let's compare the coefficients. If this condition is satisfied, that means the lines will be intersecting lines. See, so this is a1 1 and a2 is 3. This is not equal to minus 2 upon 4. How? When you solve this, it becomes minus 1 upon 2, and 1 upon 3 is not equal to minus 1 upon 2. That means the first condition is satisfied, and the lines what we will observe as these will be intersecting lines. That means we will definitely find one point of intersection. Okay, see, the lines will intersect at unique point 4 and 2. I have not solved the equation, students. As you can see that I have directly written here the answer. If you solve this equation, you will get this point as a unique point, and this is the solution of the set of this linear equation. Okay, so these type of graph you will observe that these two lines intersect at this point, and this point will be 4 2. That means x coordinate will be 4 and y coordinate will be 2. Now, it has only one unique solution. Since one intersection point is there, so only one unique solution is there. Okay. So, see, students, I am repeating it once again. What is the first case? That you have to compare the coefficients. A1 upon A2 is not equal to B1 upon B2. Then the lines will be intersecting lines. And what type of solution it has? It has only one unique solution. See, if it is clear that we will receive two lines, okay, as it is a pair of linear equation. Okay, so the three conditions are there. Either the lines will be intersecting, either it may be coincident, or it may be parallel. So let me clear you, students, that the solution of the equation lies where both these lines meet. Okay, since the lines intersect at one point, okay, so this point will be the solution. If it is given that two equations are given to you and you are asked to solve graphically, so what you have to do is you have to plot the graph, and the point where both these two lines intersect each other, that will be the solution. I hope I have cleared your point. Okay, so since it has only one unique solution, so the pair of linear equation is consistent. Whether it has unique solution or it has infinitely many solution, if it has solution, then the linear equation is consistent. Okay, because we have only two cases. See, one is one unique solution, second is infinitely many solutions. So if we get the solution, that means the set of linear equation is consistent. Okay, now next move towards case second. This is case second. In this case, we compare all the three. A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is equal to C1 upon C2. That means these ratios are equal. That means the lines are coincident lines. Let's have a look over the example. See, this is the example. So here A1 is 2, A2 is 4, B1 is 3, B2 is 6, C1 is minus 9, and C2 is minus 18. So let's compare. So when we compare, minus minus cancel out, 2 1 2, 2 1 upon 2, again 1 upon 2, and again 1 upon 2. All the three ratios are equal. That means the lines are coincident lines. Coincident means one line lie above the another line. Okay, so it has infinitely many solutions. See, this is the line. So two lines are there. Since in each and every graph we will receive two lines. Okay, so see here, this line coincident with this line. That means both the lines are one above the other. And what I told you, that where the point at both the line at which both the lines meet each other is the solution. So what happens, students? See, since both these lines are coincident, so there will be infinitely many points. See, here, 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 you can see infinitely many points are there at which both the lines meet each other. That's why what type of solution it has? It has infinitely many solutions. Okay, in the previous case only one point was there where both the lines were intersecting each other, so only one solution was there. But here many points are, infinitely many points are there at which both these lines intersect each other, so the solution is infinitely many solution, and it is, since it has solution, so it will be also consistent. The pair of linear equation is dependent and consistent. I hope both the cases are clear to you. Now let's move towards case 3. See case 3. A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is not equal to C1 upon C2. These both the two ratios are equal, but these are not equal to the third ratio. So in this case, what type of lines will be there? It will be parallel lines. Let's understood with the help of an example. See, x plus 2y minus 4 is equals to 0 and 2x plus 4y minus 12 is equals to 0. Here A1 is 1, A2 is 2, B1 is 2, B2 is 4, C1 is minus 4, again you have to consider the sign, and C2 is minus 12. Let's compare. So what we received is 1 upon 2, then again it is also equal to 1 upon 2, both these are equal, but they are not equal to 1 upon 3, they are not equal. Okay, so what type of line we will receive? We will receive parallel lines. So it has no solution. The pair of linear equation is inconsistent. Why inconsistent? Because we are not receiving any type of solution. Now see this set of parallel lines. See why it has no solution, students? As I told you that the point where both the line intersect each other, we will get the solution. But since these two lines are parallel, they are not intersecting each other at a single point. There is no point of intersection, as we all know about the parallel lines. Since they are parallel, they are not intersecting each other, that means there will be no solution. Okay, so I hope I have cleared all the three cases to you. Now let's have a look over once again. Let's recap what we have learned today. See, first case, A1 upon A2 is not equal to B1 upon B2. Then what is the graphical representation? The lines will be intersecting lines, and what type of solution it has? Unique solution. Second case, all the three ratios are equal, that means the lines will be coincident lines, and what type of solution we have? We will be having infinite solution. And third case, when both the ratios are equal but third ratio is not equal, in that case the type of lines will be parallel lines and no solution will be there. See students, this table is very important. You must learn these ratios and the conditions. See what happened? Sometimes there are questions that we no need to calculate the solution, what type of solution it has. The question will just ask what type of solution the given linear pair has, equation has. Okay, so just by comparing the coefficients, what you can do is you can directly answer that whether it has unique solution, infinite solution or no solution, or whether the linear pair of equation is consistent or inconsistent. See, in both these cases the linear pair of equation will be consistent because we are receiving solution. First unique solution, second infinite solution, and in third case it will be inconsistent. Why inconsistent? Because we are not receiving any type of solution. So this table is very important. Without calculating, without doing any calculations, we, if it is asked that what type of solution a linear pair equation has, we have to just look at the ratios, compare the ratios, and then find out whether it is unique solution, it is intersecting lines, coincident lines or parallel lines. I hope I have solved all the questions, all the queries, students. Still you have doubt, please let me know. I will try my best to solve. In our next session we will be studying algebraic method to solve linear pair of equations. Thank you. Have a nice day.